Hey everyone, it's Crystal here with your January 2020 daily tarot reading. Today is Monday. It is Moon Day, so it is an amazing time and day to set your intentions when it comes to anything dealing with, I guess, topics dealing with spirituality, topics around your mother, how you emotionally express yourself, anything that deals with the mystical realm. Now, also, don't forget the moon is in Capricorn, if I'm not mistaken. So it normally gives you pretty good work ethic. Sometimes the moon in Capricorn can be a bit boring or mundane or routine, but it's really amazing when you want to get goals done and things accomplished. And as I said, we have a very short window of time to really push full throttle with things because I think it's January 15th. Mercury goes into its shadow period for its retrograde. So you definitely want to get all paperwork, documents, things like that signed before the 15th. All right, so let's get into the reading. So the cards are all in reverse. So this week starts off fresh, brand new, different. Okay, that's good most times because, if your week last week was hectic, then it might turn up a bit more this week. If things were calm, everything is just going to change. The next 2 weeks period are going to be a bit intense, but this week is definitely going to pack some power. So, the cards are all in reverse, so we'll read them both ways. The first card out being the Six of Wands in reverse. Don't let the physical reality right now, when it's pertaining to what your, I guess, goals and passions are, make you feel like you aren't doing enough. Sometimes the Six of Wands in reverse can just make you feel like nobody ever pats me on my back. Nobody ever tells me that I did a good job. It can be very annoying. Multiple times throughout my career and just in my life, I've had people literally steal ideas from me, copy me, and give no credit. Which, of course, no, we're not as original as we think. Right? Sometimes we're all one collective conscious. Some things that we think and ponder up, other people have as well. There have been plenty of times in my life where I thought I invented something, and I go to look it up and someone has already invented it. Okay. So I'm realistic about my comments that I make like that. But I've had periods in my life to where people literally have been manipulative, reached out to me, pitching and picking for ideas, knowing that they have bad intentions and just trying to mimic whatever it is that I was doing, which sucks. And that's the Six of Wands in reverse. People coming for your victories. People not giving you not paying homage the way that they should. Don't let that get you off course. I know sometimes it's hard because, it's very irritating to see people try to take what's yours. Excuse me, my daughter was trying to beat on the door if you heard that. But just keep pushing on. When people do things in a very scandalous way, and yes, it's annoying when the world thinks that they are perfect or that they are these great, people and they're really not, but eventually true colors always show. So whether it's at work and someone is sleeping with the boss in order to get ahead or whatever it might be. I know sometimes it can suck because when you cash your paycheck, they're making a significant amount more than you, or maybe they have more friends or followers or whatever the case may be. Numbers do lie sometimes. Sometimes as people, we are sheep and we follow people who don't live in integrity because sometimes it's hard for us to see through them. So don't let that discourage you. Now, the next card we have is the Page of Swords in reverse, which is the card of gossip. Okay, this is the card of thinking too much, going down the rabbit hole and allowing your thoughts to just go in a circle over and over again, indulging in small talk that's non-productive. Small talk is okay sometimes to keep things lighthearted, but the Page of Swords in reverse is that spy. It is that person who watches your moves, and it can be very annoying. Some of you, be careful. If you have an ex who you feel like is watching you or stalking you, they probably are. And for those of you who are thinkers, just be cautious. Don't let like they say, don't let negative thoughts and or people live in your head rent free. They don't deserve it. They're not worth your effort, energy, or thoughts. Then the last card we have in reverse is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a heads up. As I titled the reading today, Dream Work Makes teamwork makes the dream work. Some of you might feel that you don't have the proper, like, you don't have as much teamwork in your life that you'd like. Find it, reach out. There are plenty of resources, whether it's government resources, therapy, therapists, Facebook groups. I mean, now they have apps like Clubhouse that are so progressive and forward moving to where we really, if we're feeling alone, it's because we're not taking the steps forward to try to get us out of that moment. And I know sometimes it is very hard for my people out there who feel like they do everything on their own, and they probably do. But just know help is on the way. And, teamwork is something that you can definitely manifest and call in today. All right, now let's turn the cards around. Let's turn the cards around. And so we would read them like this. And by taking that advice, you have an amazing day and your cards turn around for you and help you. The Three of Pentacles comes in and says, great. You've done your research. You've reached out for sources. You've signed up for some course, or you've educated yourself, or you were able to seek counsel about something in your life. And now with the Page of Swords, you're thinking different. You're talking differently. New information and resources are coming in. Things that you never gave maybe the time of day for, all of a sudden you're into, or you're wanting to study and or launch, which is beautiful. And then you have the Six of Wands, which says, if nobody sees your victories, you know how far you've come. You know the heart that you have. And when you're an honest person, not only to the world, but to yourself, only we know our truth. Only we know, when we are doing things that aren't right or whatever. And so when you know that you have that heart or that thought process or that mind that really, really has pushed forward and been progressive and treated others the way you wanted to be treated, and you weren't a spy, and you weren't being manipulative, you weren't sneaking around plotting on people, that is when you really, really see victories come in your way. And the Six of Wands is here to cheer you on, and don't get discouraged. That admiration, that acknowledgement is coming in. Don't let it fool you. Okay. So have an amazing day. We have earth, we have air, and we have the wands here. Communicate, talk, think, say what you need to say. And even for those of you who feel like your cards are more upside down, don't let your mind get the best of you. The Page of Swords in reverse wants you to think you're a loser. It wants you to think that you won't succeed. It wants you to think everybody just steals and takes what's yours. And that's not the case. So have an amazing day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.